LeBron James' next team may be down to two options per Windhorst. Where will LeBron James take his talents next season in what could be the final chapter of one of the most decorated careers in sports history? As James prepares for free agency at age 41, league insiders increasingly believe the list of realistic destinations has narrowed dramatically. According to Brian Windhorst, the ESPN senior NBA reporter who has covered James since his teenage years in Akron, Ohio, the answer may be simple. There's only a certain number of places he can play. Windhorst said this week on the Ryan Russillo show, "I can see LeBron as a Cav or as a Laker." Brian Windhorst. Salary reality may shape LeBron's next move. Windhorst pointed to economics, not performance, as the biggest factor shaping James' future. You can't have a team where you've got three gigantic salaries, where those three guys aren't like studs. Windhorst said, "It's not realistic for a 41-year-old, even if he's the greatest 41-year-old athlete the world has ever seen, to make the salary that he's making." James will become an unrestricted free agent after the season. And while he continues to perform at an elite level for his age, next year could mark the first time since his 2010 move to Miami that he no longer commands a maximum contract. For the last 15 years, LeBron has been very attuned to maximizing his salary because he felt he was underpaid. Windhorst added, "The max has been very important to LeBron. That's obviously going to have to be compromised." Los Angeles Lakers building around Luka Doncic. A return of the Los Angeles Lakers remains possible, but only under new financial terms. The Lakers spent the past offseason prioritizing flexibility as they reshaped the roster around Luka Doncic, widely viewed as the franchise's new long-term centerpiece. According to ESPN cap expert Bobby Marks, Los Angeles is projected to have as much as $50 million in cap space. That flexibility comes with trade-offs. Rising star Austin Reeves is expected to command north of $40 million annually on his next contract, a figure that complicates any scenario in which James returns at his current salary level. If he wants to be a Laker, Windhorst said, he's just not going to do it at $50 million. Still, Windhorst emphasized that James has nothing left to prove and can continue playing in Los Angeles if both sides agree to a more modest deal. Cleveland Cavaliers in the pull of farewell tour if James chooses to leave Los Angeles. The emotional pull of the Cleveland Cavaliers may be impossible to ignore. That possibility gained momentum in November when the Ringer's Zach Lowe reported that teams around the league are already discussing the idea of hosting James' farewell tour. "I know people with the Cavs who are looking around like, 'You want to do a retirement tour?'" Lowe said on the Zach Lowe show. "I know people with the Warriors who are looking around like, 'Hey, you want to fulfill that dream over here?' Dallas, that was a rumor. We'll see what happens." While several franchises may express interest, Cleveland remains the most poetic destination. A storybook ending in Cleveland, James was selected number 1 overall by the Cavaliers in the 2003 NBA draft, transforming a struggling franchise into a perennial contender. He led Cleveland to 5 playoff appearances in 7 seasons before leaving in free agency, then returned in 2014 to deliver the city's first professional championship in 52 years with Cavaliers' historic 2016 NBA title. A final season in Northeast Ohio, where his Hall of Fame career began, would represent a full-circle moment rarely seen in modern sports. Whether James opts for continuity with the Lakers or a sentimental homecoming in Cleveland, league insiders increasingly agree on one point. The next decision will be shaped less by superstardom and more by legacy. At 41, the final chapter may be about where LeBron James wants his story to end, not how much he gets paid to write it.